And anybody who has been successful in a business capacity can tell you there is a different mentality that you've got to have as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, than what one would have as an employee. For example, an entrepreneur wakes up unemployed every morning if he's on straight commission, which he is. If he's a salesperson, same idea. And I put group salespeople and entrepreneurs in the same breath. You wake up unemployed every morning. The buck stops with you. You've got to go out there and get it. If you don't, nobody cares. Nobody's going to motivate you if you run your own business. You've got to be self-motivated. You've got to do the things necessary and the goals that you go out to strive for daily. You've got to make sure that you apply this stuff, okay? On the other hand, employees show up, know they're going to be paid. They're lulled into what I believe is a false sense of security with a wage and with a pathway to have a career, which, again, I just think is false. They don't necessarily have as direct responsibility as somebody in a business capacity would in order to depend on their wage. Now, of course, I mentioned this yesterday in my video. If a person is employed and they don't do their job, yeah, it's a matter of time before they get fired. I get that, okay? It's obvious that there is a connection. But it's not necessarily as closely impacted immediately and directly like a salesperson is or an entrepreneur. So where am I going with all this stuff? Well, here's the thing. I can tell you based off of close to 4 years now recruiting agents, the vast majority of the people that come into the life insurance business do so because they're coming from an employed basis, okay? They have this background of where they are used to all the things that I've described as an employee. They don't have the same experience as an entrepreneur. And so they get into the world of independent final expense sales, and they're completely on their own. Any agent can tell you this is a lone ranger, lone wolf type of job. You go out there, you see the people, you do the activity, it's your job, nobody's going to babysit you, and whether or not you succeed is totally upon yourself. Now think about that. We're taking people who have no experience in this capacity of the emotional commitment, as well as the physical commitment, to make all this happen, not just on a weekly basis or a one-off time, but on a consistent career basis. It is extremely challenging to find people who can perform in this manner, waking up unemployed every morning, going out there to get rejected most of the time, and then maybe making a few sales if they're lucky.